Hello again, whiskey friends. Thanks for joining everybody for another Whiskey Wednesday as we reach week 2 of this Advent adventure. If you are one of our participants, once again, thank you for helping us do this and playing along with the fun. For those that may not know, we have 18 patrons competing in a blind flight, I guess you'd call it tournament, but each week of the month of December brings in a different sample, and we're on week 2. And this week, our special guests are the Bourbon Jerks, and they're going to help us explore this as well. So thank you for joining today, whiskey friends. Let's kick off the show. All right. Now, before we pull anybody on, I will highlight the link that I have pinned in chat. We are supporting a charity this month in the season of the holiday. And with Elevation here, what they're doing is through the North Tampa Barrel Club, doing a bourbon giveaway as part of this charity, trying to raise $25,000. Now, what they're doing with this money is a gift that keeps on giving. So this spring, they are looking to set up training for those with disabilities so they have job training to get employment. So something that I can definitely relate to and support. And I do like the fact that when they do this training, it is something that would impact that person's life even beyond the holiday. And if you are in the area, they are also collecting toy donations. So you can go to that as well. Let me pull up this on the screen. This will give you the QR code too, so that you can get some more details. Now, what is unique about tonight, and Kelsey, remind me to plug this like every 20 minutes. But what is unique about tonight is that we've already shown so much support to this that they are actually donating a bottle exclusively to our group, which is a store pick of Penelope Valencia, which is a VDN finished bourbon. And I didn't even know those came in single barrel cask strengths. In addition, for every $10 you donate, you'll get into this giveaway. I am also going to be putting in a New Riff winter whiskey. So no super chats tonight. Let's all go towards this charity and support them. And that's how you'll get your name on the wheel for 2 bottles up for grabs. All right. Well, let's bring in our panel today, starting with Kelsey, who is joining us after he wasn't able to join us last week. But Kelsey, I am curious. What did you think about that week 1 pour of the New Riff 6-year?
I was super impressed with it. I really love that profile. It was so fruity. Like I said, I almost thought it was finished. I think I guessed like 7 years on the age. I don't remember. It was right around there. I wasn't off by much on the age. I don't remember proof wise what I put. It was probably right around 115 or so, but no, it was really good. Very good first week. I thought it was a wheat whiskey because it came across kind of that fruity yet still kind of weird and off profile for me. I thought it might be a wheat whiskey. So it was a lot of fun. I wish I could have been there, but I was out in Houston eating some really, really good food when you guys were doing this. So I tried to rewatch it when I got back in. So it was fun.
And I'm excited for those New Riff 6 years. I mean, hopefully they get up to 8-year single barrels and then to the 10-year single barrels like we got a preview of. But I do feel like New Riff just has that chance, especially if they let those age statements go, to be coveted single barrels. They've been hiding it underneath that 4-year age statement all this time, but it's starting
to... the hard part is getting the bad taste out of people's mouths in regards to their earlier single barrels being so grainy and young tasting. So I think that'll be the harder choice for a lot of people because they've seen them around for a long time. And so they're going to have to do some marketing, something different I think, to break through that a little bit. But I will say if the people have tasted their the 8 year that they released last year, I think anybody that's tasted that whiskey will be very impressed with it, because for me, that was the big change. Like, that was the bottle that I was like, okay, they know what they're doing now, or that their distillate has gotten to the point where it actually tastes really good and not young, and super complex. So it was surprising, I will say that, to find out it was New Riff. So,
all right. Well, let's bring on Darrell here, though. Actually, based on his image here, I'm not sure if Darrell. Oh no, he's there. Man, you look frozen, man.
Yeah. I was sending
thinking...
a message. My head was down, so it probably looked like I was frozen.
Yeah, you were sending that for a while. How you doing, buddy?
I am doing well, man. Excited about this. Been sipping a little bit and kind of confused at the same. So we shall see how it goes, man. Like, I will say I do like it, but I don't know a couple things about it, which is kind of irking me a bit. So we'll see when you reveal it how close or how far I am. But
we've got week 2 in the glass, everybody, already. Trying to give Kelsey, Darrell, and our guests a little head start so they can get all their answers in, and we can talk even more freely about this. But man, I can't wait to go through the results. So many interesting answers.
I think I just had my results. I don't think it's sent. Sorry.
I got mine sent, so mine are up. But I think what's funny about these particular, I don't know what he does, but I've always done really horrible in these Advent things, like absolutely horrible. And I always vow to get him back later in the year because he does some really mean stuff. But we'll see. We'll see.
People think I'm trying to be tricky and evil, and it's like, I'm just trying to give you good whiskey. I don't know what else to say. Let's bring on our special guests here. So this will be a channel debut of the Bourbon Jerks with an S. So the Bourbon Jerk, if you got any of that gear, that is now vintage. Now it's the Bourbon Jerks. And let's bring on Tom and Tyler.
What an introduction. Thank you, Jeff.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
with my vintage quarter zip here.
I love vintage.
Yeah. I mean, it's a classic now.
What was funny, Jeff doesn't know this, Tom, that, I had reached out to Tom like 3 or 4 weeks ago. I was like, hey, we need to get you guys back on the channel. And I was like, it'll be sometime after the first of the year. I'm not really sure yet, but we'll figure something out. And then he texted me one day and he's like, hey, who do you think we should get to do the Advent? And I was like, get the Jerks. I mean, let's get them on here. Everybody know who they are and really enjoy hanging out with these guys, because I know not a lot of people know Tyler, but we know Tyler because he was the video extraordinaire, and for one of our picks, it was a lot of fun to hang out with those guys in that type of a setting. Looking forward to getting back up towards Michigan, hopefully next year too. So
yeah, it was a blast, and
oh no!
Take this opportunity of letting on the picks that you guys did. How did we look? Did we drop?
Yeah,
we good.
We got you back. We got you back.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I was just gonna say thanks again for letting us tag along and participate in those picks. We had a blast, and I think everything that we picked turned out just amazing. So
yeah.
It was some killer barrels for sure that we were able to snag. And my gosh, the difference between the walleye, and it was great when we tasted it. When I say this, guys, it was really good when we tasted it, but the difference of that extra few months in the barrel really gave it a lot more depth. So,
yeah, for sure.
If anyone ever offers to sit on barrels during the summer again, I think the answer is just yes. I think we gamble every time.
I agree.
Yeah, it definitely worked out.
So it was pretty interesting, to say the least. When we were tasting through here at my local guys tasting it, and in my cigar shop local, every time I bring in a pick, or every time I come in now, they expect me to have a different pick for them to taste because I've taken them in like as we've done them, and they're like, "Oh, when's your next one coming out? When's your next one coming out?" So it's pretty interesting to see. Oh, I mean, these aren't people that drink bourbon on the regular either. So yeah, K. Luke.
Here's the next one.
Yep.
Mm.
So we got. Let's
Elf's
see if
on
it
the
gets in there. Off on the shelf.
Oh, you put the sticker on it too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I did. I got the vinyl paper so I can print it out myself now. It's really nice.
Dude, you got like
That's really cool.
all the stuffs.
Well, now Tyler, how often are you going through blind pours at this point?
Blind pours. Well, we just did a video with a blind in it, but I think I've only done maybe like 3 or 4 blinds. Until this might be this is the 4th one.
Very
Oh,
nice.
I like it.
So yeah,
I'm very, very interested. I'm interested on your opinion on this one because, going into it here, it's also, I mean, it's a double blind in so many ways. Like, I'm just interested to see how you navigate it, what you think of it, mainly just your opinion on it.
Well, right off the bat, I do get like the traditional bourbon notes, caramels, vanillas on the nose. It's a little proofier for me. I feel like it drinks like 112.
He's firing up our guesses right here.
There you go.
Me and Kelsey's guesses are in, so you're good.
Yeah, you're good. No, I totally agree with that. What was interesting to me is that, like, when I first tasted it, I didn't get a lot of young, youthful notes, but I'm getting more of that, like either craft or youngness, one of the two.
Are you?
As I drink through this,
I'm not
You
getting
said
that.
craft?
especially on the nose, not so much the palate, but on the nose.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and it's
Now-
that pencil shaving note that Jeff and I always get.
Okay.
And it's not as heavy as it tends to be, but it's in the background. And that usually for me and Jeff, I don't know if you're getting it or not tonight, but that usually means a younger whiskey, typically.
I can see like a hint of that maybe on the nose. For me on the palate, I don't really get that. I actually have this at a decent age on the palate.
Yeah, I was thinking this almost could be a dusty.
Could be.
I'm on the
yes.
other end of the spectrum.
What did you say year-wise, Darrell?
Now-
What are you thinking?
Tom and Tyler, you got the links, so go through that and put in your answers as you go.
All right.
I got to get signed into the Google account to.
I thought
submit
they
it.
already did. Sorry.
What did OH say here? That Walleye Run pick was a talk on my Black Friday share event. Some even throw it around Redbreast 27 comparison. Oh, throw
Right.
around, I guess.
So-
We've heard that. We've heard that before.
Yeah, a lot of people here thought it was an Irish whiskey. Same, very much so. On some of that.
Yeah, that I love that bottle. Dude,
More.
glad I got a backup or 2.
I feel like it's probably in the
or
110.
3.
People were trying to get me to give my bottles away on the Divine Saint. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. It's on the
That is
shelf.
mine.
What is the?
But they love that pick as well.
I think I know who may have been asking.
Yeah. I'm like, nope, sorry.
I have a guess of what it is.
I was having a conversation with somebody who's like, I was trying to get one from somebody that had a few. I'm like, oh, you're right. Oh shoot. Yeah, that's a good one. Wait, what's potentially upcoming, man? Maybe we get something better.
I may.
Statements now.
I'm excited about that and possibility of our February project happening, as well as our pick in February. So we'll see how that runs. Still waiting to hear back from Steven. So
The PTSD.
yeah. Yep.
He was chatting with me about it. He's trying to like clear some stuff because they haven't done charity stuff yet. So he's trying to figure it out, but he said that's near and dear to his heart. So whatever he needs to do to try to figure it out, he's going to try.
Do you think it's pretty good? I'd scale it 1 to 10.
It's a lot of fun.
So hedge.
I'm not excited about being in Rhode Island in February though.
Why not?
It's gonna be freaking cold and snowy.
No, we barely got snow the past few years, dude.
Yeah, you watch. You say that now. And come late January, early February, I'm sure it's going to be like, oh, we're going to get like 6
Okay.
Did you clear it up with work?
Is that
Like, I
everything?
know you were up in the air.
It's most likely going to be
Right.
okay. I just need to make sure that I have the dates scheduled off. Since
how wrong we
February
were.
and March is going to be basically 2 months in a row where I'm trying to be off work. So
Yeah, same here, right?
Mm.
At the end of the month too, which
If it's
my
not,
job doesn't like. But
it's a week.
Hey. I love you guys, and I want to do this. So
Just think,
oh,
that's what I'm
absolutely.
getting.
work will be all right. I'll make sure I work hard the first 3 weeks.
So to make sure we're being explicit here, everybody, we are planning to go to Copper and Cask at the end of February for some more barrel picks or projects. We'll see what it happens when we get there. But Darrell is luring all of us to Rhode Island, so this will be my first time in Rhode Island.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have a good time, man. Like, for people that aren't here, it's a cool place. I wish like it was during the summer because that would be even that much better. But there's tons of great food. Granted, we normally don't really go out because we cook, right? But there's a lot of cool places. And doing that on site, I think would be pretty badass.
Oh, absolutely. I really want to meet Steven in person. I really do. I want to go there and meet him and watch him do his thing because he's very, very good at blending. So anything I can learn, I want to learn. So he's definitely one to learn from. Everybody that has tasted the latter blends of the stuff that they're putting out for wider distribution has been uber impressed the last few bottles. So I'm like, it's only going to get better, as long as they can keep their stocks the way that they've been able to. So
No, for sure. I'm gonna save a little bit of this for that reveal. Like I drank a lot of that trying to figure it out, dude. The state confusing me. Like I'm up in the air between two states, and I kind of hedged a little bit because I wasn't sure, but I just put our answer in there, and we'll hope that I do okay on that. But this was a little confusing, man. I'll be surprised.
Well,
This will be definitely
you're good.
interesting to see how it turns out.
Yeah, you're good to talk freely here. I mean,
Yeah,
what are you tasting? What
uh,
are you experiencing here? I've got everybody's answers, so I'm getting this all updated.
Cool.
which
was
two
weird
states
for
were
me.
you between, Darrell? I have to know which two states.
Kentucky and Indiana.
Yeah, I can see that. I leaned a little bit more Kentucky just because of the way that the nose came across.
Mm-hmm.
As well as I felt like if this was Indiana, it's the lower mash bill rye and it's younger if it is that. Because it doesn't have that. The 36 comes across a certain way to me on my palate, and this doesn't hit that. I think it's lower mash. If it is Indiana, it's going to be that lower rye content.
I was thinking if it was more fruity, I would lean Indiana, but I wasn't getting a ton of like fruity notes, so I went the other direction. Darrell went Kentucky.
So I did go Kentucky, but I was up in the air with Indiana at first. But did it come across finished to you guys or no?
No,
Not to me. No.
Fuck.
There is a cherry note on it though that seems misplaced, so I can understand kind of the finished vibe of it. But it's got that honey and that cherry, and then that little darker oak note too.
this also reminds me of like a fruitier Heaven Hill profile to me. Like, it's got that vibe of, I don't know. There's something about the Heaven Hills isk of this particular whiskey, but it's fruit forward more than Heaven Hill is. But it kind of has that vibe on the nose to me.
This one, yeah, it was a little.
See, you said cherry a little bit in there, and that's what I get with Wild Turkey. So that's where I was leaning. I was thinking that this is a turkey product.
I can see that a little bit. But typically for me, there's some form of citrus that I don't get in this that I do get in turkey.
I like it though. I'll tell you that.
Also, I think the proof is too high for turkey.
Rhode Island is the studio apartment of states.
Oh god, yeah, I've seen a couple. Man, all the heck with that.
He's got material.
I mean, JG, when I was like looking at flights, I was like, Darrell, I'm flying into Providence. Since your state's a square mile, I just imply it's 15 minutes away from anywhere we're going to go. And he's like, yeah.
15 minutes
Walking
from my
distance.
house. It could be an hour away from the airport, depending where you're at in Rhode Island. So that's like on the
Yeah.
further side of things.
I agree with you, Vasco's, on that as well.
Yeah.
I'm getting more leather notes on this too. The more that I drink it,
Like,
and that to me
kinda
is a big like turn off for turkey because I hardly ever get leather notes on turkey.
Ricardo Carroll, take me with you to Copper and Cask. We do stay
Yes,
tuned,
Ricardo.
man. We do got something in the works for the Patreons. So we'll come up with something. Just follow the group or just Patreon in general. We'll post something in the next couple weeks. But we do want to get some people potentially joining. If they
Tom, are you guys having to travel for Christmas? Or are you guys able to stay local where you guys are?
No, we'll be here. Hopefully not snowed in like it felt like we were today.
Yep.
But no,
It's
we're here.
been a rough little while up there for you guys in Michigan for a few weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah, we got slammed overnight, and my youngest had a snow day. I ended up having to do the snow twice. When I got up, and then when I got home. Probably about 6 or 7 inches, maybe all told, and
Yeah.
it's supposed to keep churning here the next couple of days. So we'll
So
see.
do you move further south, Tom?
Need to move forward. Yeah, at some point for sure, man. It gets harder every year for me, Kelsey, as I get older. The cold,
Saying,
with
that's
the
why you got
bones
the-
and the joints.
You need to get the youngin out there and get him out on that stuff.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's what you got kids for, right?
I hate the cold
Manual
myself.
labor. I will say the viscosity on this is really good.
Yeah, it's sticking real good.
Coats the palate really well. Little thin on the mouth feel, which is interesting that it has viscosity, but not a real viscous mouth feel.
I agree with that. The finish is a little sticky, but you don't feel it until that finish really starts sticking to your tongue. Almost where that drying element comes in, where you're probably talking about those pencil shavings too, Darrell.
Yeah.
Where were you guys coming in at proof points?
I got 123.
Oh shit!
Wow.
I guess I'm way off. I said 114.
Yeah, I think I said even lower. I think we were at like 109 or 108.
I think we said
I just like I drank this, the 110, then immediately like I didn't rinse or anything and went right to that, and it just drank
Felt
way
hotter.
hotter. I don't know if it's a higher rye content that could be doing that, but it drank
Sure.
way spicier than 110 going immediately after, and that's what I usually do to try to get proof. Like if it tastes lower than that, then gauge from there. But it definitely tastes higher than 110 for me going from that. But
Darrell likes to cheat. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's true.
no, that's what you have a control.
He's got something going on.
You
My
don't have
only
to
point of
know.
reference
When you
was
play right,
week one.
you just know. You don't have to guess and go back and forth.
Hey, that's the easiest way for me to do it. Take one sip, which one's spicier, which one's not.
I will
Seemed
say
quite
though,
a bit lower proof than the sample one, which I figure was around 118, 120.
That was
118.
118.
Yeah, 118.7, I believe.
Okay, so it seemed to me a bit lighter than that. So that was my point of reference.
Mm.
I could be way off, man.
Well, no, I think the other part of Darrell that I will agree with you on is the more you drink this, the more the spice stays. The thing that sticks around to me is the spice finish. It's not the oak, it's not the sweetness, it's the spice, and I think that for me would make me think that as well. But whenever I do my test, which is what Jason taught me, which is to take a drink and put it all the way to the front of your tongue, and if your tongue lights up as much, that's for me the way that I do proof. So we'll see.
Hey, we'll see, JG. Did it right last week.
It was from
Keep it going.
Ohio.
I thought week 2 was from Ohio. What's in Ohio? Cedar Ridge? No. Cedar Ridge? Wait.
Middle West. Could be a couple
Middle
different
West
things.
or what? High Bank?
The only other one that I thought maybe that Jeff might have thrown in, but this is a Jeff thing, not an actual whiskey thing. Like I taste it and know it because I've only tasted it once. Is it Dietrich? Is that the name?
Dietrich?
Yeah, I thought this might be something from them just to kind of throw us off because it was a little bit different. But
Is that
it
in
does.
Ohio?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I've never tried anything from them.
it's
Yeah, there's a distillery called Bell of Dayton in my hometown, Dayton, Ohio.
Mhm.
So we've been talking about that throughout the year. Found some good single barrels.
man, the
That
stuff that
gets
Jeff
distributed all over Ohio.
the stuff Jeff sent us tasting wise, I was super impressed with. It is not crafty. It is not. I mean, tasting it, you would think that it would taste from a larger distillery. I mean, it's very complex. It's got a lot of flavor profiles, stuff going on. But no, it's really the ones he tasted are really good.
What are you looking at? I can see.
So Tyler, would you drink this again?
Would I drink it again? No, I wouldn't. Honest to
Really?
God, no. It's too basic for me.
Oh, he's
What
a
I've
bougie.
noticed-
Woo! Woo!
I've noticed so far that he is gravitating towards the finished stuff, like
Yes.
the like maple, honey, and then like
Any
the
of
fruitier
any
stuff.
of the finished stuff, that's just where it's at for me, at least right now.
Well,
Subject
you're
to
gonna
change.
love the K. Luke pick, by the way. Then
Okay.
Okay. Look
that
at
Ooh,
one,
yeah.
that one is something special. I will say this: when he said it was Calvados, I almost
No,
I
no,
was
no.
like, oh, I changed my mind.
Sauternes.
It's sauternes,
Sauternes.
right?
Sauternes, yeah,
Okay.
Sauternes, not Calvados. But Sauternes, I was like, yeah, I don't know that I want a Sauternes finished whiskey, but that one is really, really good.
It is. I mean, look at this. I've already killed it all. And
Oh,
by
you
kill it all, I mean put it in lots of little sample bottles. But look, I've already killed it all.
Wow.
But no, everybody, this is going to come out. We're waiting for news on when it hits shared pour. So we're going to hang with the holiday theme, even though I have suspicions this might drop the first or second week in January. But we're going to extend the season further here. So we'll extend the seasonal cheer with this sticker. But
Yes.
man, I can't wait for this to get into people's hands. This is nuts.
Yeah, when we tasted some really good finished stuff and some stuff that was very unique too, like that I'd never heard of. The flavor profiles, I've heard of the whiskeys that he's finished it in. The biggest one was the one that the paper plane is made of, the whiskey, the cocktail. What was that?
Oh wow.
Shoot, what is that? It's a liqueur.
It
Do
wasn't
you
the
remember?
white wine one, was it?
It's not amaretto, is it?
No, it's something weird here. I'll look it up real fast. It's one that Jonathan was like, my favorite cocktail has been the paper plane, and it's made with a particular
Some
type
wild
of.
stuff, dude. That one, though, I'll tell you in particular, shit. As soon as I took a sip, I didn't need to drink anything else during that blind plate. I'll tell you that.
Amaro Nonino.
Amaro
That's-
Nonino.
Yeah, that's the one that it's made with, and he finished a whole whiskey in it, which
That's
was
it's really sweet, right? Amaro.
Yeah. Amaro is typically very
Mhm. Oh yeah, that's right, Amaro. Yeah.
What is it? What's he asking?
The
Can you tell
little
us what
bobble above your head.
bobble is above my head on that sticker? It looks like a rocket ship's pod or something. It's driving me nuts since he posted the pic. What is it? Like,
It's just like an ornament hanging from that string.
Yeah,
Oh.
there you go. You're able to see it.
He must
there.
be zooming real into it.
Cheers,
Well.
Tiff.
Yeah, Jeff, can you
Yeah,
pronounce
cheers, Tiff.
that word? Amaro.
Aperol Spritz.
Amaro.
There you see, he didn't have a
Oh,
problem with
Amaro.
that.
I'm looking at
What?
sugar
Yeah.
cane Aperol.
I think.
Can he say the
Aperol
word
or something
curate?
else.
Right. That's the question.
Wait, can I say what now?
Curate.
Curate.
You gotta spell it and ask for him to pronounce it. That's how you get him.
Yeah.
So again, everybody,
You don't like
no super chats tonight. We got 52 people in here. We are supporting a charity this holiday season with the North Tampa Bottle Club and Elevation. They are essentially trying to raise $25,000 to set up programs in the Springs to set up job training for those with disabilities. So it's a gift that's going to keep on giving after this holiday season. If you choose to give to this charity and support it like we have, there are 2 bottles that are going to be given away tonight. $8.50 is the last time that you can get into tonight's giveaway. Bottle number 1 is actually coming from who set up this charity. And he is donating a Penelope Valencia that's actually a single barrel pick, which I didn't even know was a thing. That is a VDN finished single barrel. So usually I think the VDN Valencia is like 102 or 104 proof. I think this one was like 112 single barrel. And then I am also throwing in for the season a New Riff Winter Whiskey. So you'll have the chance for 2 bottles there. Every $10 gets you in. Donate it there. I think I forgot to say it at the top, but I'm sure John's got it set up. But put Hoff in the company name. But John, anyone that's donated in this hour here, just send them our way. And Randall, yes, good point, Randall. I just for Randall, Roger, Eric, Hooper, and Wayne, I saw that you were on that list too. So I got you in there already. So if you already donated and I could see you on that name, I got you in there. If you donated and I didn't just say your name, send me a DM right now and I'll add you to the wheel at the end of the hour.
Also,
all right.
Say a thank you to Hendo for bringing this charity to our attention and asking for us to be a part of it. So for those that know Hendo, that's been in our channel for a while, you know who he is. So Hendo, thanks, buddy. I hope you guys have a great Christmas. So glad to be able to.
Man. Way before my time, I'll tell you that.
So he I wish that we could get him back on sometime after the first of the year, do blinds in front of blinds again. It's always fun hanging out with him.
Oh man, we did some great time. It's only 8:30,
Well,
dude. We're only halfway in. It feels like we've been actually going for like 45 minutes already.
Trucked right through this.
Yeah.
I know. Well, let's
Like I
get
said, Jeff runs a tight ship.
let's get to the reveal here. Then we'll have the whole last half hour to chat with whatever we want to chat with. All right. So got the presentation loaded up here, everybody. If you aren't familiar, we do an annual Advent challenge where we ask people to sign up for this challenge, where we give them a blind flight of 4 samples, 1 for every week of the season, and then we drink these live as the season goes on and have special guests like the Bourbon Jerks. But here are our competitors, and after... Oh, and then these are the things that everybody has to guess. Proof, age, type, finish, state, distillery, and bottle. Send them through the whole gamut there with a form behind the scenes. And after week 1, especially when I add the bonuses, so you get bonus points if you score more than anybody on the panel. Tyler was playing flu ball, Michael Jordan style last week. He came first with 12 points, tied with Mark B.
I thought I was in the lead. What the heck?
You were in the lead until Tyler got some bonus points for beating Kelsey and Stacy.
There you go. Sorry, I screwed it up for you, Darrell.
You get no bonus points.
Yeah.
So Mark B is right there as well, followed by Eric, Todd Ritter, executive producer, and Drifting Drams. Quite a competitive week 1, though. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people that scored 8 points, 7 points. This is probably going to be the tightest competition we've had, considering what I know after these scores.
Uh-oh. I got like 4 points.
All right. Who's ready for week 2 reveal?
Oh, let's do it.
Go.
All right.
No.
So, proof point.
It was 120.
As we can see here, our patrons that are in this gravitated towards the 120 plus proof level. Wow. Christine just said that it melted her face in chat a second ago.
Where did she say that? I missed it.
Yeah,
we did.
Maybe it lost some proof in the transit here, Jeff. I don't know.
So Kelsey was at 114. The Jerks were at 110. So it doesn't taste its proof and I know why, and we'll go through that later on. But Darrell, though, 123, he agrees with our good friend Todd Ritter, 123 as well. And that is the exact proof.
Look at that.
Nailed it.
Let's go, Todd. Dang. That's
And
awesome.
for the rest of my guesses.
Going to the age guess here, and it is between 7 to 9 years. So everybody was pretty close on this one. Its exact age is 8 years. So the Jerks, Darrell, OH, Nicholas P, and Tyler Smith all nailing that one.
2 headshots.
It's got some good age on it, though. I think it sneaks up on you on that oak profile.
I still get that pencil shaving note on the finish.
I get it ever
can't
so
believe that
slightly.
move.
Too. I do, but there was so much underlying, like outside of that, that made me think it was a little older than what it kind of came across. That was my thing on it.
This was the interesting slide for me. Now, everybody on the panel got it right, but I was looking at the answers behind the scenes. Man, the ryes, the American whiskeys, wheat, single malt, we were all over the place this week. But it is a bourbon. It is a bourbon. Tyler was right, straight down the middle, bourbon notes all the way.
It's not finished too, which is going to be
That is true, Darrell. It is not finished. Darrell, costing yourself some points here.
Wow. What did you think it was, Darrell?
I
Double
wanted
oak?
to three, like, dude, I don't know. It just some fruit notes, and I'm usually really good with picking out finishes, and that's sad.
That's surprising to me. Yeah, you are usually the finish king whenever it comes to that.
Dang it. Way to suck. It's all right.
I'll keep an eye out, John. When he gives me the name, I'll make sure you're on there. But John, everybody that's in this window of time, let's just put them on the list here. And then I'll be able to look at all the names too. All right. Well,
Ohio.
Ohio.
Oh, he did.
Ohio.
Ohio.
Somebody tried to throw us off here. I knew I should have gone with my instinct.
What is out there? I don't even remember. What did you say? Middle West is there, or
Middle West
there's
is
a bunch.
there.
I don't know Ohio. Distilleries.
Dietrich is there.
Wow. It
Middle
did
West
not
is
taste
there.
crafty at all.
Watershed is the other
Oh,
one.
that's too funny, dude. I already know what it is.
Well,
Going right off the nose.
not what I get.
Back to back. I know what it is. Well, I'm pretty
Well,
certain.
I do ask everybody to rate this on a scale of 0 to 10. Now, this was more divisive than the new riff last week. The new riff last week, everybody was kind of between a 7 and an 8. This one had a little bit of a spectrum. Some people were turned off. Some people really, really liked it. Most people gravitated towards that 8.
I think Jeff gave us a Dietrich bourbon.
Here are all of the distillery guesses. And per Darrell, 2 people were right.
I knew I should have gone with my gut. Dang it.
Yeah.
Nicholas P. Gandy Road. Gandy, you of all
Andy,
people.
wow.
I'm glad you
Good job
got
with
that,
that.
buddy. You caught on.
I got that funky like pot still note that I get off of like certain things, and as soon as you said they're out there, I took another freaking nose of it, and I was like, "Oh, there's that freaking note." That's the berry, and what made me think it was finished was that freaking like pot still note that I get. Like it comes across like,
Wow. Yeah, I
I feel like freaking Dietrich. I'll tell you that, and that's blind again.
that doesn't come off as crafty at all. Not to me.
Not
That's
only
really good.
crafty, 5 grain crafty. So it's
See,
got
I-
oats and wheat on top of the corn, the rye, and the malted barley.
It's old.
So I said 8. He had 6. So we hedged and went with the 7 as far as the rating goes. But I think that was really good. It's something I would drink.
I dig it. And I'm glad I was kind of
LMP?
blind again, and I kind of dug it again, right? Because the first time I ever had, I was like, "Wait, what the heck is this?" But it was a different barrel. But yeah, this is I dig it. Good stuff.
So here are the bottle guesses here. You can see the whole range, though I did think it was interesting. We did have some people on those Heaven Hill notes, like Kelsey was saying earlier, too.
The Dietrich.
And then if you look at the bottom, unfortunately for somebody, they went all in on the rye side of the Dietrich and not the Dietrich bourbon. So even though 2 people said Bella Dayton, only 1 person gets the points for the bottle guess. And that is Gandy Road.
Nice.
Dominant
Wow.
right here.
Fine whiskey's bourbon. Is that what he called it?
So that is
like
that is what
whoever-
it is.
I like how somebody typed in no clue.
No clue. Like, what did you just do, Jeff? No
You
clue.
typed
But
something.
yes.
Oh, look
See,
again.
this,
I
is the
forgot to-
part where, this is the part where Jeff is going to say, I just tried to get you good whiskey and didn't try to be evil. Yes, you did. You knew exactly what you
What?
did.
I got the exact reaction I was going for. Now, this isn't the same single barrel that we were talking about earlier in the year, Darrell and Kelsey. This is
Yeah.
a different one. The profile is much brighter, though that berry note's there, but it doesn't have that. I don't know. There was definitely a deeper oak, a deeper plum, a deeper berry on that one that we were chasing earlier in
Yeah.
the year. So this one is brighter.
Better, for sure.
So scoreboard wise, most scored between 4 and 6 points, but there were some big scores this week. And Gandy Road is our winner. Oh, I didn't put the Kelsey Darrell and the Drix points on here. Gandy was the winner at 13 points.
Damn.
Wow.
I will pull up real quick here what you
That's a
guys
lot of
scored. But
points.
we also have OH dominated it. OH also sent me a message that he was sick. So apparently, if you're sick, you do better, is what I've
Dude,
learned so
that
far.
was me last
I know.
week, dude. Crushed it last week, freaking sick, worried. This week, I don't know what I did, but oh yeah.
Tyler and the return of the Vascos. They're wearing off that ring rust and they're getting into it here. All right. So when it comes to the points of the panel today, Kelsey, you were at 5, mainly because the proof point, but you got the finish, the type, and you were close on the age. Jerks, you're right there with 7. And then Darrell, you're at 8. Barely etching it out. Cost yourself a lot of points there, Darrell, calling this thing finished.
I don't get the extra point for the proof.
You don't get the extra point. Todd gets the
Trying
extra
to spell
point.
it on the judges.
We should both get the extra point.
Lying.
We both said the same thing. Oh my
No points for you.
Shafted every way.
No points for
Okay.
you.
Yeah,
But there we go, everybody. So if we add up both weeks together, it is a tight race, I must say. This is the tightest race we've ever had.
19.
This is the top 5 here between 16 to 20 points. Tyler is on a roll. Gandy Road on this momentum, and this is without the bonus points, is doing quite well. But man, there are a lot of people there between 15 to 13 points. So next week is huge. Good
How many
luck.
weeks do you go?
4 weeks total.
Okay.
Halfway there. Living on a prayer.
No,
And then
I
once
like what you
again-
did there, Jeff. I don't think I've seen that bottle anywhere else on Whiskey Tube except your channel. And I didn't realize it was local. So I like that you're kind of out there, trumpeting for, local brands. That's cool. Maybe, this will get quite a few more eyeballs on that particular bottle.
I will say
cool.
though, the ones that are in Ohio, every single one of them has a bottle like that, like Dietrich, High Bank, Watershed, Middle West. All 4 of those that are in Ohio have some great whiskey out there.
Yeah, I've got one of those pumpernickel ryes from last year, the Middle West. Love that. The High Bank one I picked up, I didn't really love. But other than that, I haven't tried anything from Watershed, or until tonight anything from Bella Dayton. But yeah, this one was really impressive.
I tend to like Watershed a lot more than High Bank. High Bank is hit and miss for me, but Watershed, everything that I've had from Watershed has been really, really spot on. So
Cool.
I believe that's John, right?
Man.
This
Just got a little update here, and man, we're close to raising $600 tonight. So thank you so
Wow.
much, everybody, for giving to that link.
awesome.
And that's just tonight. That's not actually what people gave earlier in the week as well. So I think our group is at this point probably somewhere close to 1,300, actually, if I'm doing the math right in my head. So
Very
thank you,
good,
everybody.
man.
That's awesome.
love it. That's what we do, though, man.
So, Tyler, I am curious now. What have been your favorite pours of the year? That's always an important
Favorite
thing when we reach
pours?
December here to reflect on it.
Well, we have, okay, I'm going to be a little cliche with this. We have a video coming out very soon where it's our favorite whiskeys of this year. I guess you guys will have to wait until then to see.
All right. You don't have to spoil the top two, but give me one that's like in the middle that you want to talk about right now. Like just throw me a little bone.
Tell me your favorite one.
Okay. Well,
He's gonna go grab it and show you.
yeah. No, I think it would be the Brandon's Wise one pick, the one that just came
Yeah.
out. Oh,
Is that
my
American
gosh.
whiskey? That
Absolutely
label,
love
right?
this one. This one reminded me exactly of the cobbler, but just a little bit more like heat to it, and it's perfect. Honestly, I love it. It's probably one of my favorites this year.
Probably.
I thought you were gonna grab one of those maple finished.
Don't spoil everything.
So as you said, though, gravitating towards the finishes. Interesting.
Yeah, for
Interesting
sure.
trend.
That's what I.
What did you
That's
think
what got
about
me into it. So,
the new Arctic Spirit, Tyler? Did you like it?
oh yeah, the new Arctic Spirit's pretty good. I was pleasantly surprised by that.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Those guys seem to kind of undersell it on their video, the whole making of. I was like, okay, well, maybe it's
That
not
was a
gonna be
cool
that great,
video.
but
Though. I like
yeah, it
that.
was. But I think it ended up being fantastic.
That's
Mm.
awesome.
Yeah.
My surprise whiskey of the year.
Is that the rye
Is
from
that-
the distillery?
Yep.
Okay, that's the one
Oh,
from
yeah.
yeah, that one was killer.
I
was on the
was so
minority on
impressed
that
with this for Elijah Craig because I was afraid it was going to be one of those wah, wah, wahs, but no, this thing is really, really good.
Yeah.
I'm
You know,
hoping-
I put that in a
Stuff like
in a
that.
blind, Kelsey, and the only thing that beat it was that Silver Springs.
Oh God.
Man, it
I
smells so
can't
much.
wait for update.
Nose.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Bella Dayton, huh?
Go ahead,
Bella
Jeff.
Dayton. And this is 8 years. So just put in the cask in 2017. And these keep dropping kind of randomly throughout Ohio. So I just kind of keep picking them up. But the one that I got around Father's Day, I still think I'm going to put that one in our end of year tournament. That one I do like a little more than this one. So just keep in mind when I gave everybody this one, because I wanted to talk about it and give everyone the chance to experience it, it's not my favorite. So if this sets the baseline for you, just know that I've experienced better than this.
Yeah.
I think the one we tasted earlier just has more depth and darkness and density to it. And that's kind of why I really was impressed with it at the age statement as well.
You said it was a 5-grain mash bill.
Yeah.
5-grain mash bill. So yeah, we got, let's see. You can't really read that, but yeah, corn, wheat, oats, rye, and malted barley. So you think it'd be craftier than what it is, which usually can be a turnoff for me too. So the fact that I like this so much is like against my instincts. And
No, I
then
wonder if it's like
Brandon
those
over at Brutally Honest Bourbon said the same thing. He just did a review on the rye that I gave him. But he said the
I
same
wonder
thing.
if-
He doesn't like pot still.
I wonder if the oat kind of cancels out some of that craftiness.
I don't know.
I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
I think it does, but
it's like I don't know why I didn't pick it up, dude. As soon as freaking Kelsey said Dayton, I mean, whatever, Dietrich's out there, I'm like, oh, yeah. That freaking
Yeah,
note,
that's
and I
it.
usually get it, but that's the berry note, which I said that I thought was like the finish note that I was
I thought it was too obvious, and so I didn't pick it because I didn't trust myself. I thought
Right.
he's gonna put that in there because he knows that he's got that, and so that's why I didn't pick it. So I should have gone stuck with my gut, that's for sure. What about you, Tom? What's been the biggest surprise pour for you this year?
Surprise pour?
Like
You know, probably that Silver
like-
Springs that just came out of nowhere.
Okay.
But you know, I'll tell you what. Another one was Kelsey, and you know, you can tell me if you've got it yet. Was those Larrikin American Light Whiskey single barrels?
Oh yes,
You're-
I did get that finally.
It's friggin' killer, man. And
It's interesting the mash bill
It'll be
on that, the way it comes across. On the
Yeah,
light,
that's the bourbon.
that's the
that's
bourbon.
it's the only label I have to put up here. I'm trying to rep it.
Ah,
I'm
but,
playing my best Vanna White up here. Is that still a
There
good
you go.
reference, Tyler? Vanna White?
he has no
No.
idea who that is. I promise you.
I'm sorry. No.
That's what. Yeah, all of my
sorry.
references are getting out of date. I've reached that point in time.
Yeah, that's the one, Kelsey.
Come on, focus. There we go.
There you go.
143.6. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I think those are fantastic, and that was a brand that, you know, going into this year hadn't really tried, and ended up being one of my favorites of the year.
And for those that don't know, the mash bill for it is 85.15. So typically on your American Light whiskey, it's 99.1 around there, but this one's 85.15, which I think gives it a different flavor.
What was that one that you pulled? 85.15 for what?
For the
Oh,
American Light whiskey.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
85.
And it's also
15% malted barley.
and a lot of the light whiskeys I've had, Kelsey, have been like really higher in age statements, but that one at 7 years, it hits just as good as a lot of the higher age stuff.
I agree. It's definitely a lot darker than I thought it would be for 7 year, right?
Mhm.
I don't think I've tasted this since we picked it, to be honest with you. I'm going to pour some in a second.
I think they just showed up last week. I just tried it the other night.
Since you picked it, you picked the Larkin?
So
With,
Jeff and
Marty.
and Darrell, I'll send you both the single barrel and this one, so you'll have some other frame of references.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll go with the samples that we got.
Yeah,
We got a light whiskey and a single barrel bourbon.
Yeah.
So
Did you
everybody,
open
let's call it 2 more minutes on this giveaway here. So John is in chat. I've been seeing him thank people as they go around. But we got 2 bottles up for grabs exclusive to our group, in addition to getting into the main giveaway that you'll see in the link if you go to where this QR code leads you. There are some great whiskeys in this giveaway beyond what we're doing tonight. GTS 25 is the one that I might have my heart set on, but there are like 50 bottles in there that are a lot of good hitters coming from the North Tampa Bottle Club. If you're in the area, they're also taking toy donations, but we are mainly focused on just the monetary donations for tonight to give for the season. And if you didn't hear my talk track earlier, what they're doing is trying to raise $25,000 to set up classes in the springs to provide job training to those with disabilities. So it is a gift that can keep on giving. And if they go above and beyond that amount, they'll use that to actually bring on even more staff to help train more people. So love this cause. Will Henderson brought this to our attention and been talking to John all week. Thank you, John. We got 2 bottles exclusive to this group going out tonight in just a few minutes. And that will be a Penelope Valencia, which is the VDN finish but this one is actually a barrel-proof group pick that John's putting up. And then I am also going to add to that for the season, the New Riff Winter Whiskey that just came out. I guess we got more oats in this one. I guess we're just going all in on oats tonight. But those are the bottles, and 1 minute, and then we're calling it off, John. 1 more minute, and then I'll get that wheel going.
But
thank you, everybody.
But can Jeff pronounce what VDN stands for?
There's a reason that I keep saying VDN. I don't Vino de Nair. I don't know. I'm totally. You turned me into Scott if you ask me too many questions here.
Hey, at least you can spell. You got one up on Scott. I mean, you can spell. Whether you can write it or not, and people can read it, is another thing. What's interesting about this particular one, this light whiskey, Jeff, too, is that like it drinks less than what we just tasted, like proof wise, and it's 143.6. It drinks way under its proof, way under its proof.
The finish though stays forever on that one. At least to me, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it wasn't hot, but it just lasted forever.
Yeah. It's not the quite as sweet profile that typical light whiskey is too. So that's
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Vino de Namron.
Cornonia!
If we ever do a VDN finish, I know what the sticker theme is now. Thank you, Mark. All right. Well, let me see if I've got a final list here. John, send that my way, and I will get this wheel updated. But, we went over Tyler's favorites. Anything that you'd throw in there, Tom? You said the surprise, but what's been your main pour this year?
My main, geez, I don't really drink too much of the same thing with one exception. And I probably, talk people's ear off about this, but it's our Sergeant Slaughter pick. I rarely finish bottles, but I think we finished 2. So there was a good run during the 2 months after we got that bottle that's what I was going to if I was going to have a pour.
I hid that bottle from myself for that very reason. Because that thing, I don't know, when we tasted it, I know you were in love with it the first time you tasted it, but for me, it was really good when I tasted it. But man, after out of the bottle, it was like, holy crap, how did I not remember it being like this?
And just for the experience, all the notes, the viscosity, and it's only 109, 108 proof.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like it's a punch in the mouth. It's just kind of like hitting that just right wheelhouse for me.
Yeah.
We just had Todd Ritter was actually enjoying that. Was that today or yesterday? I guess that was yesterday.
Yesterday,
It's blurring together here. But he had that for the first time, and he was like, what is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marty sent me one of the bottles from that distillery that's like their base for that. I think it's just 100 proof, but it's like their weeded mash bill, and it's a really good bottle. So it's something going on with those barrels that's just hits me just right. You guys gonna put out like a best of 2025 video pretty soon?
I am gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna do my 5 instead of bottles. I'm gonna do my favorite top 5 distilleries this year.
Okay.
Then I think it's what I'm gonna do. I haven't had just there's been very little bottles that have just blown me away this year, besides our picks. But I mean, generally, if I'm just talking about major distilleries or craft distilleries, I haven't really had that much that have blown me away. So that's what I'm going to do.
I think the tricky part about those types of lists, at least for me, is at least half the bottles I end up buying for the year are single barrel picks. And so I try not to include those in the lists. So it really makes it, interesting as far as, well, geez, if I weed out, half of the, the population, what am I down to, and what were my favorites? So that's kind of where I'm at. I think I got my list pretty much done. We just got to shoot the video.
I will say this is the only bottle, heritage-wise, that I've tasted this year that I was blown away by.
Is that the 21? Yeah, I've heard that's really good.
So that's the only one at 100 proof. And this is a big statement for me because everybody that knows me knows that I do not like typically bean products. Specifically not bean products.
Come on, Jeff.
So,
I'll just enjoy it, Darrell. I don't need to say anything.
Oh man, yeah, that was a good bottle though, or
Yes.
is a good bottle.
yes, yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I will say
You know,
that the Heaven Hill
Top Dog says, what does he say? I find it impossible to make a list because I can't remember what I had. And I will say that that's part of when you have a channel and you're keeping track of the bottles that you've picked up. If I didn't do that, I would probably have that same issue, Top Dog.
That's because you have so many bottles, Top Dog, and you drink so much good stuff that it's hard for you to remember what all you drink, buddy.
All right. So similar to the form that you filled out tonight, I fill that out every time I review a whiskey. So it goes to a Google sheet. So I know all my tasting notes and all my scores throughout the year. So then I just sort it and I'm like, oh, those are the top 10. So that's how I do it behind the scenes.
That's a whole nother level of organization I can't reach.
It's fun though. You record it and you get going. But I will say it's messing me up too, because when I say what are my favorite pours of the year, I mean, we only pick things that we want to drink. And I've had our picks more than anything else. So it's almost like I have to exclude the main things that I've had all year to come up with my top 10 because I just gravitate towards what we pick because that's why we picked it, because it fits our profile. So it makes it hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, maybe we got to do that next year. Just like to have anything we try, just do a.
Make that a New Year's resolution.
There you go.
Yeah.
Drink more whiskey.
Jeff will be happy to set up a Google sheet for you. That'll be like his heart's delight so that you guys can keep track of it.
I'm like,
I have faith in Tyler pulling this off. Tyler can be more clever than I am.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
It's in his skill set.
Well, we have lots of names on the wheel here. I can scroll through here real quick. Lance, JG, Joe, Mark, Emanecker, David, Hooper, Eric. Hooper, I'm going to have you on here again, too. Patrick, Mark B, Wayne, Hooper again, Eric, Roger Reese, and Randall. Thank you so much, everybody, for the donations here tonight. And Tyler, how many times should I randomize this?
6.
6 times. All right. That is the wheel. We are going to spin it twice. The first winner is going to get the Penelope Valencia. I already forgot. Vino de Narnia, whatever.
Valencia.
And then,
Pacifically is what it is. Pacifically.
and then the second winner will be the New Riff Winter Whiskey. So good luck, everybody. And thank you again for the holiday cheer we are spreading.
Do it up. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Oh, Lance.
Woo, Lance.
Yes.
Lance with the Penelope.
Nice.
All right.
Congrats, buddy.
John, I know where Lance is. I'll get you that info. And now we're going to go for the New Riff Winter Whiskey. And thank you, John, for doing this tonight.
Does it come with a wardrobe?
Yep.
All right. For the New Riff Winter Whiskey, we've got.
Oh,
hey,
Joe.
Wow.
Joe the sample guy?
Joe the sample.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Congratulations, everybody there. And thank you so much again for giving to this cause. And thank you to Will for bringing this all to our attention. Appreciate everything that's been happening here. And I hope this goes well. And good luck to everybody, too, in the bottle giveaway on that website, because this is only a small portion of what is going towards this overall giveaway.
Yeah, very small portion.
All right. Well, anything else you guys want to talk about before we call this a night?
I think I'm good, man. I'm anxious for week 3.
Appreciate you guys having us back on. Shoot the shit. It's always cool hanging out with you guys. And it was,
Same.
as we wrap up this year, it was nice to be able to get to see you guys in person at least one time. So
Oh, yeah.
I make a point of that.
Wait, I've
next year,
seen
too.
you.
You
I've
see
seen you.
Well, I was more or
Twice
less referring to Darrell.
Yeah. Yeah, I had some stuff going on during the pick, but you guys picked a banger, which is almost done. So, 4 bangers. This one in
So,
particular.
hopefully we get to see you guys all again next year.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
forward to it, man.
For sure. I mean, there's no way we're not going to end up back at Evernorth last year, right, everybody?
Absolutely.
All right.
We're coming back to
Well,
Michigan.
I'll make it this time.
Yeah.
I'll make
There
it
you
this
go.
time.
We're definitely going
See you
back.
guys there.
All
'Cause I
right.
definitely want to go.
Kelsey, Darrell,
Okay.
anything else you want to say?
Good.
I
Looking
am
forward to
good.
hanging with you guys again next
Good.
week at week 3. So make sure you get your answers in time so Jeff doesn't have to do any extra work on his spreadsheet. So really, he'd like to do that.
All right.
God.
Well, everybody, it is time to call it a Whiskey Wednesday. We will send you over to Jason over at the Mash and Drum. Tell him we sent you, and we'll catch you next week for week 3, where I'm sure everyone's going to call me devilish, even though I'm just trying to spoil them with good bourbon. Wait,
It happens.
did I just spoil that, or am I throwing you off and being devilish? I don't know. I guess you'll find out.
Both.
All
It's
right.
a split personality. It's okay.
We'll catch you later, everybody.